classic Alaskan cod and shrimp basket for just $5.99. Change up what you're used to at Long John Silver's.
Liberty Mutual stood with me when this guy got a flat tire in the middle of the night, so... Yeah, my dad says insurance doesn't have that.
Start getting the notification by now.
Some love open face, others as big as you.
Alright.
Big and bold, thick and ultra thick. If they
Yeah.
want to make a sandwich with pasteurized processed cheese, it's only required to contain 51% real cheese. Sargento slices are 100% real natural cheese. They let sandwich lovers fly their Worcester, cheddar, and Gouda flags high. Sargento natural cheese slices. We're real cheese people.
Hi, I'm Sarah. And you are?
That the whole thing. Judged on your name is tough. At Overstock.com, our name is to sell overstocked goods. Mostly everything you see here. Overstock has beautiful new furniture and the latest in home trends. All at Overstock prices. So check us out. Judge for yourself.
Let this fly for a minute. That's what it does.
Open laptop, go to OurTime.com, look for free. It's easy to take a look on Our Time, the fastest growing dating site for people over 50.
Actually moves the bubbles.
And it only took 4 days to install.
What is 4 days compared to a lifetime of worry-free on and off, huh?
I'm moving the bubbles. Okay, I'll shut that off.
How do you time these things? Use a surveillance camera in my bed? I realize I'm a little behind schedule, but this is my new home, you know? I built this place with love and care and old world craftsmanship. Same way my ancestors built the Parthenon. The Parthenon is in ruins. That's what happens when you rush.
Honey, I know that you're going to take your time, but this is supposed to be our first home, not our retirement home.
You know, Jess, it might speed things up if I help you. No, thank you.
Joey, that's a great idea.
Thanks, Joe. We are going to have such a great time. All right, I'll find a little something for you to do. I'll be honest, you got any experience in construction. But you know, I built a tiny little ranch house. You did? Yeah. I built a garage too, but I ran out of Legos.
Pretty fast bear. After King. Guys left. Anybody?
Expecting I have to get down to the station. Oh, would you look at those matching outfits? Isn't that adorable?
Anybody?
You know what? This should be our next Christmas card.
Fantastic Films, yes. Someone has finally shown up.
She hated it.
Love you. Love you. Love you.
Hey there.
Love you.
Mr. T.
Sorry, Killer. I was just on a roll.
Well, what do you want to do now?
Oh, I don't know. We could watch MTV, call some boys, shave our legs.
Who are you?
Travis Warner on me. Yep, I'm gonna go Jurassic Room. Hello, dogs. Go back here where we can talk and all that. Let's see. It's dark in here. It's dark in here. It's so very dark in here. Ah! Crap, that hurt. Da 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 da. Fish tank roaring. Oi! Get the camera straightened up. Fan on. Whew. Godzilla, Raptor King, Freddy Fazbear, 009999, whatever. Do you think we will get a Skull Island 2? Based on Warner Bros. Lineup, I want to doubt it, because frankly I would have rather seen a sequel to King or Kong Skull Island rather than straight to Godzilla vs. King Kong. But that's what we're getting, so let's see. But you know, it's really hard to say. Maybe they'll change it up, especially because Warner Bros. Is going through some difficulties right now, probably because of their flops with the DC films. I think they even said they're possibly going to be selling off assets if the Time Warner deal doesn't go through or whatever. I forget. Everyone was here earlier, and then I had to leave for a few minutes, and everyone was gone. I said I'd be back in a few, and no one came. So I'm waiting for everyone to come back. Because we were talking about Marvel Legends and all that. What do you think of them announcing Jurassic World 3 this early? It's a risky move, but I think in general it's going to make its money back easily. And I'm playing with this chain right now on my hands because they're sore. Frankly, if they do cover Jurassic World 3, I really hope that is the kind of rediscovery of Isla Sorna. That's honestly my biggest thing for Jurassic World 3. What I want most from that film. And it might be... I'd like to see what Jay Bayona has to offer, but, you know, we're possibly going to be getting... it's co-written by Emily Carmichael and Colin Trevorrow, but there's rumors that she might be directing the film. So she'll be the first female director to direct a Jurassic World film, or Jurassic Park film in general. We were talking about Marvel Legends earlier, all the different Marvel Legends toys we'll be getting for Wave 2. So I'm going to be doing that video right after this live stream. Of all the Toy Fair toys, as well as Marvel Legends. And then I'm going to talk about the Wave 2 that was just released today. Because we'll be getting a... I want to wait till everyone's here to talk about it first, but I'll go ahead and say it. We're going to be getting the Ant-Man and the Wasp movie figures for Ant-Man and Wasp with the Scott Lang and Hope Pym head sculpts as well to go on top of that. Then we're getting as the two comic book figures. We're only getting 2 comic book figures, so I'm glad about that. We are going to get Black Knight, which has already been shown a few times, and we're getting a repaint of the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. I believe it was San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Of Malekith. Then the other figures we'll be getting will be Black Widow in her green vest with the blonde hair and her billy sticks. And Thor with Stormbreaker, his Stormbreaker hammer, even though that's supposed to be Beta Ray Bills, so hopefully that'll be a thing in Very Bad Connection. Oh no, that's not good. I have to go in there then. Hopefully it won't come up again. But Beta Ray Bill's Stormbreaker hammer, hopefully they'll maybe make a tease of Beta Ray Bill in the film. And let's see, Thor, Black Widow, Ant-Man, Wasp, Malekith, Black Knight. Then we're supposed to be getting 7 figures, so Ant-Man, the Wasp, Black Widow, Thor, Ant-Man, the Wasp, Thor, Black Widow, Malekith, and Black Knight. And we're supposed to be getting 1 more figure from the films. I can't remember what it was. I remembered it earlier. I can't remember what the last figure was. Oh, the Build-A-Figure. The Build-A-Figure, which will be Black Dwarf of the Black Order, which I'm really excited for. I hope they'll do something later on, a Wave 3 possibly, or a 2-pack of Corvus Glaive and Ebony Maw. But let's see. Have you seen Black Panther? No, I have not seen Black Panther yet. I do want to see it soon, though. I want to see Thor Ragnarok first, though, because I haven't seen Thor Ragnarok yet. Sadly, we gotta watch it, gotta rent it and whatnot. We already saw Justice League the other day, so we're gonna be watching hopefully Thor Ragnarok soon. What about Thanos? Thanos has a figure in the first wave, if you haven't already seen. In that wave, we've gotten the Captain America, the Nomad Captain America, the Iron Man, I believe it's Mark, I can't remember what Mark it is, Iron Spider, and Proxima Midnight, and those are the 4 movie figures. Then we're getting King Cobra, Songbird, and the classic Taskmaster. And the Build-A-Figure for that wave is the Infinity War Thanos with, the bear, no armor, and then the Infinity Gauntlet. And hopefully there will be a version later out to come out soon, which will have him in his full armor, which we have seen in the teases and all that. So hopefully we will get an armored version of Thanos. But for right now, I believe the embargo is supposed to lift this weekend for Infinity War toys. So you should be able to see the Build-A-Figure start popping up. If you want to see review and all that, check out Sharmus Prime or JC's channel. J-A-Y, and then just a capital C. And they've done reviews of the Build-A-Figure Thanos. And it's pretty decent looking Thanos. Yeah, I can't wait to see both of them. Yeah, where everyone else went? I had like 10 people watching. All of a sudden, where everyone's gone. It's like the Barracuda shows up in Finding Nemo. I'm exhausted right now from mowing. We had a decent little discussion though right before I logged off quickly. But I had stuff to do. I had to make some tea. Had to take a shower. Did I take a shower? No, I didn't. I was on the dogs and whatnot. But yeah, I don't recognize you guys. I think Fantastic Films. That's Trevor. Travis Warner I've seen before. I think I recognize you guys from previous live streams. Now that I remember it. But yeah, throw out any question you can think of. If you can leave one in the next minute, I'll know that the live stream comment section is still working because sometimes it'll log off. And I won't receive comments, and then I'll have to go get the other phone to see the comments. Nice Jurassic posters, thanks. I've got the Jurassic Park 3 size chart. This is a theater, like a concession stand banner. Raptor Squad poster. The Raptor Squad and Owen poster. Then we got the Jurassic World size chart, an old Iron Man 3 or Iron Man 2 game poster up there, and a little Incredible Hulk poster from like a little drawing thing. And over here I got a Duck Dynasty poster, Black Panther, Star Wars Battlefront 2, and or no, that was Battlefront 1, and then Godzilla. And on this end I got both of the previous few, like since 2015 I think, the Marvel compilation posters. Then I've got on that wall, I got Civil War, and on that wall I have the Big Bad Bizarre Dinosaurs National Geographic size chart poster. Prehistoric Park, on that wall over there. One of the Lego Avengers sets, Lego Avengers games, posters fell down, so I'll have to put that back up, but there's that one over there. There's an X-Men Adventures #1 comic-like cover over there. Fabulous Fossils, a Knoxville Zoo map, because I used to go to Knoxville Zoo. A zoo book over there about crocodiles, and the game box for the Iron Man 2 video game. And then over here I got an original movie banner for Disney's Dinosaur, but I don't have it up right now as I can't properly put it up yet. And then let's see what y'all said. I hope to see Red Skull return. I believe there was something, a tease I haven't seen yet though, that apparently leads to Red Skull returning. I really honestly would like to see that. I just got a Kong Skull Island poster. Good, because I want to get one to go along with my Godzilla, but I haven't found any good ones. Like, there's the one of him in the fog looking in and all that, and then there's the one of his skull. I want a full-blown King Kong poster like this Godzilla up here. I want to see him in full, like when he's staring down, like in that one scene maybe. Either the one with him holding up Skullcrawler, or like when he's looking down at Brie Larson as he has the helicopter in his hand. Like, that's the kind of poster I want. Who do you think would win, Indominus Rex or Skullcrawler? Probably Skullcrawler in general, because those things were very deadly and much more wilier, I'd say. You could just grab the Indominus with its tail and toss her. Or him. I don't think they ever... did they ever clarify that? I can't remember if the Indominus was a female or a male. Because in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, I had to report on this, though. Got to make a video about it. But the Indoraptor is apparently a male dinosaur. 3 watching. Is it Raptor King? Gotta find everyone. Might leave in just a minute, though, to get my other phone and my writing book, as well as some tea and drink. Yeah. If we can get everyone involved, I might do a snake feeding tonight, too. I've got to feed my snake this mouse, so might feed her that if everyone shows up and we got a good enough... I'm exhausted right now. I just got done mowing and cutting some limbs and stuff. Audience. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna leave for a second, guys. Be back in about 5 minutes. Or shorter. I'm just gonna get some tea. How much screen time do you think the Mosasaurus will have in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, and how much importance do you think it will have? I'll answer that real quick before I go get that stuff. I think maybe 5 to 10 minutes, possibly. I think it'd be under 5 to 8 minutes. I think definitely under 8 minutes, probably, because we know it's going to have something to do with submarine. But as well as we also saw, it's kind of leaked now that the Mosasaurus is going to attack the helicopter, and that basically the people escape on the helicopter and the launch pad and escape while Rex is in the background, and then the Mosasaurus jumps up to try and Shark Attack 3 Megalodon eat them up. So we know that scene's going to happen now, as well as the submarine sequence, which I think that the submarine in question is a maintenance submarine, so maybe they're trying to release the Mosasaur or trying to contain it or something, and that's why that maintenance submarine, what it looks like. Raptor King! Raptor King is back! Raptor King is back, guys. We're gaining everyone back. Everyone's returning. Hey, everyone. And real quick, just type in whatever y'all want. I'm going to go get some tea real quick. I'll only be a minute. Of course, this is part 2. We'll talk more about Marvel Legends and Hasbro, Mattel, and all that. Because we've got to talk about the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom toys. I want to do that in a live stream. Of course, I already did that video. And everyone was really happy with it. I'm so glad everyone's happy. You know what's so cool now? That the Jurassic chats are now getting over 100 views per video. That is so amazing to me. When I started Jurassic chats, I thought it was just a catchy thing that I'd do, similar to movie chats, and that they would go over okay. I never imagined they'd get at least 100 views per video, and I'm so glad that that's starting to happen now. I like that it's cataloged. It can easily be cataloged. I also last night released that video about the DPG and it possibly being inaccurate, and I'd also like to talk to y'all about that. Because basically, Adam Hest, who's on Instagram, was the guy I was mainly talking about. And I was mostly talking about some of the stuff that could be inaccurate of the DPG, but in general, I think it is quite accurate. So let me read this, and I'm going to go get my stuff. That, hey everyone, for some reason, sounded exactly the same. Let's see. Hey everyone. You're right, that actually is a good impression. I can do some good impressions. Like, when I was a kid... I'll be back. Remind me when I come back, because I'm probably going to end up forgetting impressions, and I'm going to go grab my stuff real fast. Oh! I'm back. I'm back, guys. Oh no, did we lose someone? Alright, got my book, got my black phone, and my charger. So let's see what they gotta say. Do you think Indominus Rex could be different colors? Well, we saw in the film that it could change color, so... fantastic film, or fantastic films. Thanks. I was wondering why Indoraptor is black, not white. Could be to deal with something in the DNA. Maybe no cuttlefish or something like that that could impact the changing of the color ability. I think though, it's just the aesthetic. The Indominus is white because it was like that for Jurassic World. It's bright colored, so a white dinosaur kind of mixes in with the lighter tone of Jurassic Park or Jurassic World. With the Indoraptor in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, it's black because it just matches its environment. The dark corridors and everything. Similar to how the Troodons in Jurassic Park, the game, were kind of a darker color. Something like that. That's what I think. I have no idea. Probably something to do with how it's engineered. Yeah. Right, they just took T-Rex DNA and ETC out, so why is it black? We'll probably know in the movie or behind the scenes. Probably. But I think it's just for the aesthetic. So we'll wait for everyone to come in, and maybe if I move this junk out of the way, because I got to get my room picked up, because I'm wanting to do these storage shelves to put my stuff on. That's where all the animals are going to start going. The fish, the reptiles, the salamanders up there. And I don't have any more feed to feed the salamanders, otherwise I'd show y'all feeding them, but I do have a mouse, so type in yay in the comment section if you want to see a frozen mouse being fed to a snake. Yay! It's pretty cool. And it's non-lethal. I'm also going to be doing a video soon on my top 5 most hated movies. These are films I just hate with a passion. Do you think Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard will be in Jurassic World 3? I think probably. And yeah. Probably. More than likely. I think Claire will definitely make it in. You know, I always wonder, like, who could die in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. And if I had to choose someone, I'd choose Franklin. Just because he's so... You get that he's trying to help and all that. But honestly, I think it would be such an impact to see him die in the film. I think it would be terrifying. Because Zara was unexpected, and it'll kind of let the bad feeling in your gut. That's like with me, because that's just a horrible death. I personally have... I don't have a fear of drowning, but I have a fear of being in clouded water that I don't know what's in it. You know what I mean? That's kind of funny for me saying that, because I mean fully in the water. I don't mean like just stepping in water, not knowing what's around me. I mean just in like a lake, murky, and I can't see what's in there, and being attacked by something. I think Franklin will die because you don't see him in the second half of the movie so far. True, or otherwise he just wants to get off. We know he's going to escape though, because you guys see him. They all get into the truck as they blast off the dock, and Chris Pratt picks him up. Am I dead? Not yet, kid. We know that. I wouldn't kill Danielle Pineda's character, because I think she will ultimately be a character that could be explored if they take her to Sorna. I think that would be very interesting. Like when they're trying to document Isla Sorna and whatnot. Sorry, I'm playing around with my Black Panther Civil War figure. But I'm going to be doing a video on my top 5 most hated movies. And just to note the 4, because I don't have number 5, because I don't want to add Batman and Robin. Even though I do want to add that, because for the first time I ever watched the movie, I hated it so bad. But the 4 movies that are so far on this before I do the video are, number 5 is Balto 2, because simply... I just think it was a wasted movie, even though you had such great voice actors. You had, I forgot, he's a Native American voice actor, but I forget his name. And you had Mark Hamill in that. You had Luke Skywalker / the Joker himself in that movie, and it was so bad. Number 3 is Independence Day Resurgence. I love that movie with a passion. Ghostbusters 2016 is number 2, because it should be number 1. Because of the just giant Melissa McCarthy dump they took on that movie. And then number 1, which is Paul Blart Mall Cop 2. I hate that movie so bad. It is such a bad movie. It's I hate that movie so bad. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to think about it. I hear them thumping around in there. There was rumors that Alan Grant could be in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom because they saw him putting up to the filming studio last summer. Do you think it could be true? It possibly, but I hope if they did do that, if they don't show it in the trailers at least. However, I would like to see Alan Grant return in a way that makes sense to the story. What if Jurassic World 3, Franklin, I forgot her name, Danielle Pineda or Zaya Rodriguez, forgot her name, but the little girl grows up and they team up and continue the dinosaur protection group. That's true. Lucy and Franklin, kind of a team up movie. That'd be interesting. What turtles do you have? You have a yellow belly slider? I have, I don't have many turtles now. I only have 4 Razorback musk turtles. I have an adult in this big tank here. Feed him chicken and all that. And I have 3 babies, 3 little ones in this 10-gallon tank up here that I have to clean out and all that soon too. And I gotta feed him because he's hungry, so he's actually coming to me right now. I'll show y'all. He's actually hungry, and I gotta siphon the tank out and all that, but he's right here. Alright, big guy. Yeah, you're disturbing all that muck. Gotta fill your tank up too. But he's the adult. Hey, big guy. He's not, like, related to them at all, though. He's pretty cool. And I can show you one of the babies if you want. I see one on top of the turtle dock. I can grab it real quick. But I only have them now. I used to have other turtles. Like, these turtles were wild caught, which I don't agree with wild caught anymore. But this guy was one I've had for years and years. The 3 little ones were ones my sister was keeping. She wanted to keep them as pets, and she got tired of them, and I told her she was, but she didn't listen to me, so now I have the 3, I call them the 3 amigos in this tank. So I still have these guys. I'm going to let them live out, you know, the rest of their lives. But other than that, I don't agree with keeping wild animals in general. I prefer to do it the legal way, but I got these guys right now. They're actually coming to the front of the tank. I'll grab one real quick. Here's one. He's the littlest one, I think. He's just a little fella. And I think he's the smallest one. There's 3 in there. I'll have to show them in a future video. When I work on Naha, he's actually a little more wiry than he usually is. Hello. Hi, everybody. But he's a baby Razorback musk turtle. He's gonna spread his little. I think the others took a bite out of him too. Got some shell missing on the back of him, poor little fella. Have they been messing with you? Have they been messing with you, little buddy? I'm sorry. Your siblings are little meanies. Well, he's a cute little fella, isn't he? Hey, you want to bite me? Oh no, he just wants to be petted because he's an adorable little turtle. All right, buddy. I'll put you back. Oh, I'm sorry. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. 1, 2, and 3 should be in this thing. Let's see. Do you think Lucy could die? I do not think that would happen, because there's always a rule against kids dying in films, and in general, I just don't think it would work out for this film at all. It'd be certainly horrifying, but it probably wouldn't happen, especially with the PG-13 rating that's going on. I just doubt it. If she does, why Universal? Why? It would be a bad decision, I think. Awesome, Dr. King. I agree. I agree with you. Cool. Yeah, it's probably her first time acting, and they just kill her character. Although I'm not against saying the right circumstance in a horror movie killing the kid, because I think that like with it makes sense. It's definitely that kind of horror factor to it. Do you think Benjamin Lockwood could die in the film? I think he is. I think he will die. Probably. Let me take care of these guys real quick. I'm going to do this over here real fast. I'll be right back. Alright, let's see who's watching. What are you drinking? Just random question. It's sweet tea. I'm an avid sweet tea drinker. This used to be a mug for the alligator farm in St. Augustine. And it's lost the alligator over the years because I've been drinking out of it for so many years. Probably about 10 years I've been drinking out of this cup. Let's see. Are we still getting Dilophosaurus in Jurassic World 2? I hope for a full-grown one. I want to see Raptor versus Dilophosaurus. It's hard to say because everyone I talk to, like Dilophosaurus in the film, I go, no, it's not. They go back to, but there's that statue. There's the robotic, the animatronic. And I go, no, guys. If you look at another picture, it's in a showcase along with the Velociraptor. Maybe it's just a tease to that scene of Delta facing off against that hologram Dilophosaurus in the museum, but Dilophosaurus is not confirmed as of yet. Although I'd like to see Dilophosaurus return. I was just also misting the marbled salamanders really quick. Which toys are y'all most looking forward to? I already did my top 5 list of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom toys. Let me see if I remember correctly. Mine was everything. I'm getting everything. Yeah, I wish I could do that. Mine was 5 Thrash and Throw T-Rex, 4 Indoraptor, the opposable Indoraptor, 3 Carnotaurus, 2 the Allosaurus Roarvor, and 1 the Toxic Mustard Matriacanthosaurus. Those are the ones I'm looking forward to the most. This is the year for great toys, man, though. There are so many good toys coming out. I can't wait to talk about the Marvel Legends, all that, because in reality, the toys I collect the most are Jurassic Park, anything Jurassic Park, NECA, and Marvel Legends. Those are the 3 toys I collect the most, because I like them so much. And I really want to get the, let's see, this year for NECA, we got the Snake and the Scorpion Alien, along with a Pwn from the Dark Horse comics, which I'm not really... Frankly, I'm kind of... they're not bad figures, but I'm not really into them. I'm waiting for the... yeah, the Fall Edition is a cool one with the basically Thrash and Throw Indoraptor. But I really want to look at getting the Batman versus Joker Alien hybrid set. However, when I looked it up again, apparently they're still having problems with that. It was set for an April release, and then I guess they took it back. They're still dealing with all that, and now they're saying that it could be a... exclusive figure, which bums me out so bad because I really, really wanted those sets. I really wanted them. So that's disappointing. Then with Marvel Legends, we got not only do I want that Lizard Build-A-Figure, I really do want that Lizard Build-A-Figure. We got the 2 packs of Marvel Legends. I want the Captain America and Crossbones one so bad because I've been wanting a Crossbones figure. Ant-Man the Yellow Jacket would be awesome because I like the design of Yellow Jacket. Hulkbuster and Hulk are the ones I'm looking forward to the most, probably, because I want to see... Because I wanted a new Hulk figure, and getting the Hulkbuster 2 for... That's about $50. I want them so, so bad. Not really into the Mark 1 and Tony Stark figure. Ronan the Accuser is another one that's a GameStop exclusive I really would like to get, because I liked Ronan in Guardians of the Galaxy. The Red Skull and Hydra Agent are really interesting too, because you can replace the parts of those figures and make either a Hydra Agent or Red Skull. So that's pretty interesting. I don't know, I kind of wish we could have gotten like a 2-pack instead. Simply because I'd like to have them both on my shelf instead of just the one that I'd have to take and remove the parts of. I'd like to get a new Wolverine figure too, but I want the 12-inch Wolverine. I want that figure so bad, because I think it's cool and I'm a big Wolverine fan. And then, of course, with the Spider-Man Wave 2, which is really interesting, we're getting the House of M Spider-Man, the modern Scarlet Spider, Cloak and Dagger, probably because in a few months we're getting the Cloak and Dagger TV series on Freeform. The figures, though, look great. cloak looks awesome. The all new, all different Daredevil. We're getting another Elektra figure. And the figure I wanted the most, which is Dr. Octopus. I'm not really into all the figures of this wave, but I do want Dr. Octopus. And the Build-A-Figure is SPDR, so Spider basically, and that's the armored figure, which usually I get these figures for the Build-A-Figure, so I'm not really too into the Build-A-Figure, so I'm going to hold off a lot on that wave. Wave 1. The Deadpool wave I'm really interested in because I liked how the Cable figure came out, and I want the Sasquatch figure. I really want the... I'm going to write him down. Gotta write that down. The Infinity War Wave 1 because I really want the Thanos Build-A-Figure, and Fantastic is back, and we're going to get to him in just a minute. The X-Men wave is amazing. I love the first X-Men wave. We're getting a Tiger Stripe Wolverine, which I love the design of. So I might pick up all that wave because I love all the figures on that wave. We're getting Mohawk Storms. That's pretty cool. Psylocke. I always liked Psylocke from the comics. I always thought she was a cool character. SJW Marvel is kind of nuked how Marvel has become, though. Multiple Man, which is kind of eh. I think they'll end up using his sculpt for a Gambit figure in the future. And I'm going to do a top 10 video, I think, soon of the top 10 Marvel Legends figures I want. I want Nightcrawler because he's my favorite superhero ever and my favorite Marvel character, and my favorite X-Men character. Gambit, Beast, and we're getting Mr. Sinister would be cool too. But we've already kind of gotten all the other figures now. The Magneto, Sabretooth, which I wanted, Omega Red, and Apocalypse, all the figures I really wanted, and all those figures are included in this wave. Gladiator, which I'm not really into, Sabretooth, of course. I want a new Sabretooth figure, or a Sabretooth figure because I don't have one yet. Magneto, I don't have a Magneto figure, so it'd be really cool to get one. And Apocalypse. So I love, out of all the figures, that's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So about 6 out of the 8 figures I really, really want. Yeah. Then the Venom wave, which is okay. I'm not really too into the Venom wave. I think the Eddie Brock Venom is, or I think it's Eddie Brock. That figure is not really interesting me, and neither is the Poison or the Scream figure. The Poison and Scream figures are more or less just filler characters. I kind of like. I think Poison looks cool in a way than Scream, of course, because they're trying to do the symbiotes from the Lethal Protector storyline. In the previous Spider-Man wave, we got Lasher. But Carnage is probably the biggest figure I like from the wave. Not doing Spider-Ham and Pork Rind, though, because he comes with the Pork Rind head sculpt. Not really too big in the Spider-Ham. That should have been, I think that would have been funnier in a Deadpool wave. The second Deadpool wave is interesting, too, which I'll get to in a minute. But I like the Carnage figure. Anti-Venom would be cool. I think they did an Anti-Venom. Or no, they did a Agent Venom. I don't know if they've done an Anti-Venom yet. But I would like to see Anti-Venom. I always like the Marvel Select or Diamond Select Anti-Venom figure. It's like $25 on Amazon. It was a really, really decent figure. On to the Deadpool Wave 2. I'm not really too big into any of these figures. The X-Men Deadpool, the Lady Deadpool, and the they call it the Pantless Deadpool. I call him the Bunny Slippers Deadpool. However, the 3 figures I really like are the Omega Red, Bishop, because Bishop's one of my favorite X-Men characters, and the Build-A-Figure is Sauron. Sauron's one of my favorite Marvel characters. So we're actually getting him as a character. If you don't know who Sauron is, he's a character in the Savage Land. He's basically a half pterodactyl, half man, kind of like the Lizard. And he's technically a guy turned into Sauron. He's like the main enemy, I believe, of Kazar. I'd like to get a Kazar figure, maybe a Build-A-Figure of Zabu. That'd be cool. Then have Kazar, Shauna, the She-Devil, you know, his wife, girlfriend, whatever, and then the Build-A-Figure be Zabu, the Saber-Tooth Tiger, Saber-Tooth Cat. That'd be so cool. Expand upon Build-A-Figures. Let's get back. Gotta read all these. Indoraptor. There's 2 Indoraptor toys, like the Fall Edition. Yeah. I'm still mad we didn't get better Kong figures. That's true. They kind of did better with the Rampage figures, but I'm really disappointed with how the Kong figures turned out. I want the Hulkbuster and Hulk because you don't have to build it. That's true. That's true. And then the paint apps are supposed to be better with the Hulkbuster. So I really, really want that set. I can get all figs. I can get all figs just to make it. Yeah. That's what I did with the Man-Thing Build-A-Figure. I don't have it with me. That was the first Build-A-Figure I've completed, was the Man-Thing Build-A-Figure. And I still gotta get those toy reviews out. I keep forgetting to do them. Maybe Friday I'll get those done. I still haven't opened the Elektra and the Jessica Jones figure boxes. But I took Blade out, and I did Blade. Or I took him out, and he's up there on the shelf right now. So I could just build Man-Thing. And I gotta get those figures together, because I built him on Christmas Day. And I recorded it and all that, just so I can add it together. So I gotta do those reviews. I'm back. Yeah, I want Anti-Venom. Red Hulk. Red Hulk would be cool. I really like Red Hulk. I wanted a NECA figure or Mutos. I don't know why NECA won't cover the Mutos. They got a lot on their plate, though. They do a lot of stuff, so I'm not really too hard on them, because they're very busy guys. But if you raise your voice up enough, they might look to it, because, you know, they did the It figures of Tim Curry and, what is his name? Ben Skarsgård was his name? I can't remember. I know Ben Skarsgård or something like that. I know his name was Skarsgård, but who did the 2017 It. So they did figures for that. Oh, SH Monster Arts is doing Mutos? That's cool. Oh, Bill Skarsgård. Okay. I'm going to look that up real quick. I haven't heard of them doing a Muto figure. Okay. Wonder where Guyzilla's at. SH Monster Arts Muto figure. Or did they already do it? I see reviews on it. No, it's just concept art when I see it here. Man, that's cool. The male. Looks like they've. Oh, they do have the. Well, they got the male Muto. I don't think I see the female. Let's see. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Godzilla 2002. When was that done? That is a beautiful figure. I like the 2000s Godzilla, like the Millennium series. I like that version of Godzilla a lot. Okay, I don't see much of. Let's see, upcoming releases. All that's there is the Shin Godzilla 2016 Frozen variant and the Godzilla 2002. There it. Godzilla 2014 Atomic Blast with the Muto head. Look it up. Oh, with the Muto head. Now, I do see that figure, but I don't see the Muto head on it. There appears to be a Muto figure, though, on that thing. I don't know when that was taken, though. I don't really do much with SH Monster Arts. I don't own any figures from them, mostly because usually they're expensive, but I do like the figures. I really wish that NECA or someone could do the Zilla figure. I want a Zilla figure so bad. But, of course, it's going to be difficult. Oh, there we go. I see someone attached the head sculpt of the Muto onto the Godzilla. So that's horrifying. But I'd love to get a Zilla figure. Simply because I do still like that movie. I get why people hate it, but I still like Godzilla 1998. I'm really excited to see Rodan and Godzilla 2. Me too, I can't wait to see that. We saw that leaked production footage of basically people running in a storm as the wind is blowing towards them, and people are shouting Rodan, Rodan. Mothra. To be honest, I want to see how they handle Mothra, but I'm gonna be completely honest. I've got to rewatch a lot of the older Godzilla films with Mothra, but the original Mothra was cringeworthy mostly for me. To watch it, oh, the story and everything was just so overly annoying. Towards the end of the film, it got more entertaining, but the beginning of the film was kind of annoying. I still love the original Rodan movie, though. I love that movie. Gotta update that list. We are getting a Kong figure though soon. I wonder if in Godzilla 2 it. Not to say that one. I think I can't I can't put that one in full in my head. So I'm tired from mowing. Will it be Rodan or Fire Rodan? It'll probably just be regular Rodan, I think. We are getting a Kong figure though from Mezco, but I believe it's based on the Kong King of Skull Island comics that just came out by Ed. Was it Ed? No, not Ed Varro, but I forget his name. He was a artist or writer that got in league with the with Marion C. Cooper's estate, and they did the like prequel stories of the original 1933 film, and that is the figure in which the figure is based on. Mothra, I like Mothra trilogy. I haven't seen Mothra 2 and 3. I did remember seeing the original. I don't think it's a horrible movie. It's just some of the parts with like the fairies and all that kind of aggravated me. You know what I mean? It got more cringeworthy than entertaining. Unlike some of the other ones. Other monster films from Toho. I got 13 fire ant bites on this hand. They are nothing to be messed with down here. They're everywhere. Should do a popping video. Oh, that little jingle. I was just kind of playing around with it. It's just a little music box that plays the happy birthday song. I was just playing around with it for a minute. Now the jingle, it's nice. The jingle of it, like going slow. Ah, I felt good. Oh. The only figures I have of Godzilla right now, though, I got the Bandai Millennium Godzilla and the Toho Godzilla. The only NECA Godzilla figure I got is the Legendary Godzilla, which I actually got on May 16th when the movie came out. And then I have like a little bobblehead of Zilla. I want to get a Zilla figure so bad. But I really wish NECA could do it. I think Randy, the guy who runs NECA, is kind of, I want to say anal about some franchises. He gets kind of personal and stuff, like fans of Alien 3, if you know Matthew Brando. I don't know what in full he did, because I like Matthew, but he kind of is kind of an in-your-face kind of guy from what I get of him. And I don't really know who to like side on, because if you remember, he didn't like Kong Skull Island either, so. But with Randy, I do remember that he had a kind of a beef with anyone thinking that Alien 3 was good. So to throw up what is considered the worst Godzilla ever would be kind of a thing hard to press by with Randy. I think he'd rather focus on other Godzilla figures other than Zilla. But frankly, I think that I'm personally fans of the American Godzilla. And the other factor would be Toho, since they own the rights even to Zilla. They wanted that character dead. That's why they kill him in Final Wars. So it'd be really, really hard. And they turned down other Godzilla figures. They turned down the Ghost Godzilla from, I can't remember what movie that was. They turned down the Marvel Comics Godzilla. And then they turned down the Hanna-Barbera Godzilla. The old cartoon. They turned down all of those. So they wanted to do a figure of basically the movie that made fun of, that was considered to be the worst Godzilla, would be incredibly, incredibly hard to get Toho to do. I think Toho only wants to do figures of the successful Godzillas, the Burning Godzilla, the Space Godzilla, and it's unfortunate that we can't get any other figures of the villains and all that, because I'd love to get a King Ghidorah or anything like that. That'd be cool. But as of for right now, we're only getting what are considered to be the good Godzilla figures, and nothing American. Although, I don't know why they turned down Space Godzilla, or Ghost Godzilla. I actually think I know why. You know why, probably? Because it's Ghost, and they're gonna sell Godzilla toys in Japan. And in Japan, it's illegal to have anything with like ghosts and religion and all that kind of stuff. That's why I believe Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man's Chest was outlawed in or thrown out in I think Ghostbusters was thrown out too. Was Ghostbusters thrown out? I can't remember. But I remember, I think there was, I can't remember if it made it or if they had to change the name or whatnot. But in Japan, you can't have anything with that, and that's maybe why they turned down the idea of Ghost Godzilla. Yeah, it's rude to judge someone's opinion. I hope King Kong gets powers for Godzilla. I'd love to see Kong right fin, then use it. Oh, rip one of his fins off, then use it to stab him with it. Man, that would be awesome. That would be cool. $7 o'clock now. Holy crap, it's already past all that time. Soon I'm wanting to get videos, though, going for NAHA, the NAHA, North American Herping channel. Is it NAHA? I think I screwed that up. But that I lead, I'm in partnership with Noah's Ark's Exotics, and we own that channel together. Let me see, I can't believe I forget the name of my own YouTube channel. Hey! Odd Zack Attack 76. I don't think I've recognized you before, but welcome to the live stream. 55 minutes in it so far. I'm going to log out of my account. How many subscribers do I have now? 1,405. I've lost 2 subscribers in the past day, and I don't know why. North American Herping Channel. Yeah, so NAHK. So that'd be NAC, I think. That'd be NAC. But I'm wanting to do a Marvel Salamander video, start doing statewide animal compilation videos. Oh, sorry, 27. Wait. Not 27, yeah, 26. But I heard Godzilla's skin can't be penetrated. Spelled wrong. Punctured, spelled wrong. It's fine. It's 26, not 27. 26, bruh. I gotcha. Where was I at? I forget. But, salamander video, that video, I'm going to be doing a video on why some salamanders and newts are illegal in the States now. And there's another video I want to do on that channel. I can't remember what it was, though. But start doing all that on that channel. Compilations to the States. I'm going to start with Alabama first, and probably do Florida next, and then move on to whatever state everyone wants me to focus on until we cover all 50 states. Might cover Alaska and Hawaii next after that, and then maybe the territories of the U.S. So, I'm also going to be doing, I might just do it here and talk about a pitch I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do a video about it. It's a story that I'm planning on writing down as a possible book in my future. It's an R-rated comedy action thriller. It's kind of a play on many like John Wick style movies, but it's so politically incorrect. It's kind of crazy. If y'all want to hear about it, say yay in the comments. But also, I forget. Forgetting. Oh, let me check. Yay! We got one yay. I forget. God, another video I've been planning on doing. I usually write all my ideas for movies down. I like the Jurassic Function toys, but only one real feel skin toy. But at least it's a mosasaur, and yay. Yeah, and let's see. I did think they would go a little further out with the real feel, but I don't know. The figures still look pretty good. But the movie's name is Vendetta, and I'll get to it in just a minute. Newt. Oh yeah, I'm going to be doing, this is a little bit of a topic right now, but I usually try to stay out of politics, but I'm going to be doing a video about, specifically, Bryce Dallas Howard's, well not Bryce Dallas Howard, but in general, kind of the Dick's Sporting Goods whole thing with pulling out from the NRA. Now look, I don't agree with quite everything the NRA stands for, but I understand why they're so, I'm trying to word this right. why they have such a strong stance on any attempts at the Second Amendment. Honestly, I know why. But frankly, it's a gun rights video. Because, of course, I believe fully in the Second Amendment. And I do think that there are better ways to handle this and not get over emotional about it. Not that I'm saying anything bad about the kids that survived and why they're so vocal, because of course I think they're entitled to that. They went through something traumatic, so I don't know. I might not do it, but it was something I wanted to just get my opinion out on. But I don't know. But Vendetta. Sorry, I got to go. Wish I can stay, but I need to do something. I might be back soon. The stream is still up. Bye. Alright, Raptor King. We'll be talking about Vendetta real quick if you can stick around for that, but I'll deliver the pitch if you're still here. But I think you're gone. Basically, it's about a guy, and it's basically kind of a rip on some of the John Wick style movies like Equalizer, Death Wish, John Wick, and all those in general. But I always thought of the idea of, what if a teenager, and I know it's politically incorrect, especially with current times with school shooters and all that, but I thought, if you give the right reason for that, it could be an entertaining movie. Because ultimately, I'd like to see how a character like that could be represented younger. I'm still here, but after the story, I'll be gone. Alright, but basically, it takes place with one kid, and there's I don't know where to place it at, but specifically a gang kills his whole family, and he's left alive. And I mean, the extent of his family is his grandparents, his mom, his younger sister, and his baby brother. All of them have been killed. He has nothing left. So basically, he goes on about trying to cope with all this, and he wants revenge. He has a vendetta. So he ultimately finds another kid that goes to his school, who he's black. His friend's black, and basically, his brother and his mother's in the hospital due to a gang shooting in his house because of this gang. And the gang is a whole big thing in the movie, and his brother was killed. His brother was in the gang, and that's the whole reason. And they kind of align each other, and they're like, "Hey, we both have something to gain from killing these guys. Let's do this thing." And the other brother, he's like, "No, man, I gotta be straight. I got my mom to take care of." And he's like. And it kind of goes fine from there. I'm sorry, but I've got to go to great live stream, and I can't wait for the next. See you next time. All right, guy, bye. And if you tune in back into the live stream, it'll be. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna end it in the next 10 to 15 minutes, because not so many people have joined so far. But it's been fun, and we've covered everything that I thought we needed to cover. And maybe this weekend, because it's raining, and when it's raining or it's cloudy or whatnot, I can't do a live stream. So I gotta try and do them. Not done with the story yet. I'm sorry. Gotta finish it really quick. Bye, Fantastic. Oh, Fantastic. I keep getting that confused in my head. But basically, he changes his mind. So they both go off, and they're like, "Well, hey, how are we gonna get these guys? We don't have guns. We don't have anything." So they go to another guy that they kind of get a lead on, and he's not emo, but he's very withdrawn. He's an adoptive kid, and his family is rich. They don't really pay much attention to him. He's kind of an outcast. And one of the things about him, this is the most scary thing about him, is that he openly tells them he wants to be a shooter. They're both like, "All right, man, we gotta deal with you. Don't be killing all these innocent people around here, all right? Why don't we put you on the path to the right way?" And ultimately he agrees, and it's like, you got a character that is insanely bad for especially this time in American history. And I don't want to glorify that in any way, and you don't really glorify his character that much, but he has some character twists in the story in which you kind of actually understand what his thinking is, and specifically one of the reasons why he wants to kill a specific person later, and not everyone, but he wants to make a statement. But basically, he has some new printing technology, and he starts printing them weapons and all that, and they basically go on a vendetta rush of it's comedy. There's some race jokes and stuff like that. They kind of throw it at him just to tick their friend off, kind of to get him, you know what I mean, get him going, get him in a bad mood to kill off these gangsters. And that, I mean, it's pretty bad in my head. But ultimately, I think with the chemistry between the three guys, and there's ultimately other reasons for them doing this as well. But basically, that's kind of the story of Vendetta. And I'd like to know what y'all think in the comments, because it's really... Yeah. Alright, I'm about to go in there and...
Here he is.
Yellow? Sure. Think so. Yeah. Alrighty. Bye. Alright, so I don't think anyone's watching now, so I'm going to end the live stream right now. If y'all enjoyed the pitch of Vendetta, if I haven't scared y'all off, because it is a pretty horrifying idea, and I guess there are other ways you can take it, but that was the ultimate idea that I thought was just out of the box and crazy to be something interesting and new. So, thanks guys for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Hope y'all enjoyed this with Vendetta and all that. It says one watching, but I don't think anyone's watching, so, anymore. So, thanks guys, and we will, well, maybe my, let me check the live stream actually real quick, because maybe, I'm here, good, 710. Oh, so you're still here. Bye, greatest YouTuber ever. Thanks, guys. So, real quick, because I gotta go meet my granddad outside. He's bringing a cake by. What did you think of Vendetta? It's really politically incorrect. It's just, I was thinking of something that would come out like Dirty Harry or something like that in the 80s. Just crazy, somewhat racist, but the reason why they do it in the movie, it makes sense. You know what I mean? I just don't want to make it a little wussy, you know, reasons. I want it to be fresh and new for this kind of story. You know what I mean? Here, it's 5:10. Yeah, it's 7:11 my time. So, anyway, what'd you think of Vendetta? I think I'm done here, so I gotta go out there. So thanks, Raptor King, for sticking around. Hopefully, because the thing is, I can't really even schedule live streams for now. Maybe not even until next week, because the cloudy weather and all that is kind of keeping me from doing more live streams. So, thanks for watching, and hope y'all enjoy Vendetta, and if or the pitch from Vendetta, and the toy talk and all that. So I gotta go, guys. Thanks for watching, and let's hit the 1,500 subscriber mark. Also, I forgot to do this. I almost sound like Beetlejuice. I can do a really deep voice that I do for like Green Goblin and all that, and that was that's my favorite impression I do so far. Nah, the Spider-Man. This is my favorite one. Baba Black Sheep. I do Baba Black Sheep. I can't do it right now. I usually do it way deeper and cooler. But thanks, and bye, guys.